Hello, good morning, guys. Please welcome to 111 Lotto. Today is Friday, and as we will have it, God has given us the grace, and we are still alive. We thank God. Before I continue, if today is your first time here, I'd like for you to subscribe, like, and then share. For others to get a chance to see what we are doing here. Okay. Now, without wasting my time, let's jump right into it. We have the NLA Vag, the Noon Rush Friday, and then the Friday Bonanza. But first of all, let's start with the NLA Vag. Good. Last week we because of the holiday we didn't have the NLA Vag game. Okay, so 2 weeks ago he played 50. Okay, first position, and then took 31.76 to machine. Okay, that means he's still here. But playing the 50, he played 56. Okay, so the following week we are having our 83. Good. So we have our 83 NLA Vag. Good. Now that same position. Last 2 days he played 63. Okay. In 2 days time we are having 58. So we have our 58 right here. Okay. Now let's move on. There's one thing I'm seeing also in this place. Look. Yesterday he played single 9, second position. Next day 86. Okay. So when you come, we have our 86. Not only there, looking at this chart also, look. This chart. See, he played single 8 2 days ago together with 48. Okay. Yeah, when you move upward from here, from 8, 42, and then topmost 39. So we have our 39 also here. Our 39. Okay, good. Now there's one also here that I'm looking at. He played okay. The one also here, good. Look, he played two days ago. He played 26. The next day, single 9. The next, we are looking up to our 58. So we have our 58 also there. Good. Now the 83.38. This is it. 3 days ago, Tuesday, he played 55. Okay. And he comes here to play 10 yesterday. Okay. Giving us a strong base here for what he's about to do at the top. Okay. So that same position, we have the 80, the 38, and then 83. Because he's played twice, he might pick the 2. That's why we have our 83.38. And don't forget, on that same line, if you move to the top, you are still seeing the 58 also there. Okay, good. Alright. So that is it for NLA Vag. I'm trying to see for the 54. There's one chart I was viewing from. Don't know. Okay, so let's move on. If I chance upon it, I'll let our viewers know. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the Noon Rush. Alright. Now Noon Rush. Good. This is it. Look here with the Noon Rush. 2 days ago he plays 31. The following day he comes to play 14 plus this one, leaving the 18 between. Okay. But don't forget, 2 days ago he had played 55. So come to 18. But if you have the capacity, who knows, you can even add 63. But 18 is our banker for Noon Rush. So we come here, have our 18 to be our banker, Noon Rush. Okay. Now let's continue. Okay. There's one also here. Look. Yesterday he placed together 59.14. When you lift up, we are seeing 81 there. Okay. 81. Since he played double, he might even come to pick the 88 or 11 in addition. Who knows? Yeah. But the strong one that we are seeing is this one and then that one. So 70, you can add 11 if you have the capacity, but the 70 is strong for us. Okay, because he had already played the 88. Okay, but they have the capacity, you can add it. But don't forget, 2 weeks ago he played 69. And when you come downwards, you are seeing this 2570. Okay, play that, it comes down, we are having this, or you can even pick this. Okay, yeah, but the 7025 is what we have. 7025, good. And right here also, look, noon rush, he plays 69. Okay, he plays 69 last 2 weeks, and then the following day he plays 19. Okay, good. When he was done, the following Thursday he played 64. Okay, yes. And then when he come to the top here, Vag had played 10 and I had played 15. He played 15 2 days, time he comes to play this one. Okay, don't forget Nura has also played the 9, and then Vag also played the 16. So giving us a strong base of what he's about to do here. Don't forget Vag also played the 7. So let's play the 25, 52, and then 70 single 7. That's how come we've given it to Noon Rush. Okay, yeah. That's how come we have the 52, 25 single 7, and then the 70. Okay, we've seen this, the 18, and then the 81, and then the 13. I'm trying to locate the 13, but I don't want our video to be too long, so let's move on to the Friday Bonanza, the Almighty. Okay, good. Look here. Last week we had Friday Bonanza playing 46, and then single 8 together, leaving the 61 in between. Okay, don't forget, as he played that, he played with 15. Okay, he played with 15. So on the same line, he can even jump the single one and then pick 16 in addition. That's how come when you come here, the Friday Bonanza, we have our 1661 sitting right there. Okay, and if you look here, look, yesterday he played 40 and then 84, and then he comes to play the following day. We are expecting our 88. There's one chart I'm looking, I was searching, but it looks like it's not here. But that same plan is also on that chart, giving us the strong conviction of the 88 playing in Friday Bonanza. Yeah, Salabanca. Good. Now look here, where he played the single 8. Okay, at first he had played 55, and it comes to pick single 8. So the next week you are seeing 65 right at the top. So when you come, you have our 65 also sitting there for us. That 65, I'll give us a strong conviction of it, like what I'm seeing on the chart elsewhere. Okay, now let's continue. So we've seen our 88, the banker, 65, 16, 61, and then 16. Okay, let's move on. Good. Last week he played single 8. Okay, center 1, 2, 3, center. Descend down, we are having 23. Okay, so let's include our 23. Good. Now the reason why also yesterday he played 40 fortune. The next day we are seeing 23 again right there. So you can pick it for Friday Bonanza, either this or that, but if you have the capacity you can include the 2. Okay, good. Now let's move on. So we've seen this, we've seen 88, 65, we've not seen the 35 yet. This, that. Okay, the 20 and then the 90. Good. There's this chart here. Now look, last week Noon Rush played 69. Okay, and then last 2 weeks he played 69, and then yesterday too he comes to play 59 and then 14. Okay, he's about to continue from where he left. Good. So once he is done with the closure, he opens it up like this, and so it comes to what is within, right? So the 2090 is possible. Is the most possible number that we are going to have. Okay, but before this 45, 65 can also be considered in that. Look here, there's this chart I want you to see. Okay, good. Look here, That same Noon Rush comes to play 41 2 days ago. Plays 41 and then 31, opening the game. Don't forget what he did. Okay, 2 days ago. Look, we are seeing the 20 and the 65 here again, and then 35, 80. But don't forget he played 80 last yesterday, or the 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago he played 80. So now we are expecting now 20. So either this or that. But most of the time when he plays this and that, he opens like that. He either this or that. Okay, but the reason is that where we are picking this one is that, look, where Friday Bonanza played single 8 and then 12. Okay, and then the following week fortune test midweek midweek comes to play 57 53. Good, giving us a strong base of what is about to do here. Right now when you look up here, you can see Noon Rush had played this yesterday. So today, main game. Don't forget what Nla Vag is doing. He does it and then gives to the main game. Okay, so when you lift up your head, after this, we are either seeing this or that. That's how come when you come here, we have all those numbers together: 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So the 35, on this plan, it's been moving with. Look, it's moving with the 65. That's how come if we gave it the 65 and then that one, but you can still include the 80 if you have the capacity. Good. So if this thing doesn't happen in Noon Rush, but mostly usually come to whoever opens it, it doesn't continue, it gives to the another. So if it doesn't happen in Noon Rush, it will come to Friday Bonanza. That's 35-65 or 80-20. Good. So we've seen all our numbers. Okay, so where is the 90? The 90, and then the single 7. Okay, good. Yesterday he plays 44. Okay, he plays 44 here. Yeah, 44, and then he plays 40. So the next day 90. But don't forget National had already played 34, giving us a strong base here for the 6 this time. What is happening? So if you have it this time, he played 40, 6 this time. Bah. Yeah. So that's it for Friday Bonanza. Good. Don't forget, look, National played single 9, 25 single 9 last week. 6 this time. Let's pick our single 7. Right, and don't forget Friday Bonanza had played the 15 and I given the 10 to Vag. So without wasting my time, this is what we are going to have for today. Okay guys, see you, enjoy your day, good luck, bye.